Welcome back, story lovers!
Today, we re-heading to the cozy town of Furryville for a delicious adventure called the Cookie Mystery. In the heart of town, Benny Bunny was humming a happy tune in his bakery.
He had just pulled a fresh batch of his special, super chocolatey chocolate chip cookies from the oven. The smell was incredible.
He carefully placed them on a big plate right in the middle of the table.
"These are for everyone to share,"
He announced with a proud smile.
Soon, his friends started to arrive, their noses twitching with excitement.
Duggo, the detective dog, Squirrel Sam, and Ducky Dog all gathered around, their mouths watering.
But just as they were about to grab a cookie, a gasp filled the room.
The plate was empty. Every single cookie had vanished. Where did they go? Cried Benny. Everyone was shocked.
The delicious treats were gone without a trace.
Dogo, puffing out his chest, put on his detective hat.
This is a case for the best detective in Furryville, he declared. This is the Cookie Mystery.
The investigation began immediately.
Dogo sniffed the air, his tail wagging with purpose.
Aha! Clue number 1.
He shouted, pointing his paw at the table.
A trail of tiny brown cookie crumbs led from the empty plate. Following the crumbs, Benny noticed something else.
Look! A little piece of white fur stuck to the tablecloth.
He said. And finally, Ducky Duck waddled over to the door.
And look at this!
Small paw prints leading outside.
With 3 solid clues: crumbs, fur, and paw. Prince the friends knew what they had to do. It was time to find some suspects. Their first stop was Squirrel Sam's treehouse.
"Sam," Dogo asked seriously, "did you see any cookies today?"
Sam, juggling a pile of acorns, shook his head. "Cookies? Nope."
I only eat nuts. Everyone knows that.
Next, they found Ducky, Duck's cousin, Ducky Dale, splashing in the pond. "Were you near the bakery?" Benny asked.
Dale just quacked and flapped his wings.
I've been here all morning, practicing my synchronized swimming. Finally, they approached Maya Owl, who was perched wisely on a branch.
Before they could even ask, Mayor Owl hooted.
If you're asking about cookies, I'm on a diet.
Only healthy seeds for me this week.
The friends were stumped. None of their suspects seemed guilty.
The mystery was getting harder.
They returned to the bakery, feeling a little defeated. Dogo sat down with a thoughtful hum, scratching behind his ear. As he did, something funny happened.
He caught a whiff of a very familiar, very delicious smell. Chocolate chip cookies. And it was coming from his own nose.
He sniffed again.
Suddenly, a small brown crumb fell from his own fluffy fur and landed right on his paw. Everyone stared. The crumbs, the white fur,
The small paw prints. They all matched Dogo. His ears drooped, and his tail tucked between his legs.
All his friends looked at him. Not with anger, but with concern.
Dogo? Benny asked softly. Tears welled up in Dogo's eyes.
"It was me," he whimpered. "I was just going to have one.
But they were so warm and melty, and I ate.
I got scared to tell you the truth, so I pretended it was a mystery." Benny knelt down and gave him a warm hug.
Oh, Doggo,
He said, "We're your friends. Honesty is always the most important thing."
of course. We forgive you.
Everyone gathered around, patting Dogo on the back and reassuring him.
To make things right, they all decided to bake a new batch of cookies together.
Benny showed them how to measure the flour. Dogo helped mix the dough without eating any this time, and Ducky and Sam carefully placed the chocolate chips.
Soon, the bakery was filled with the sweet smell of friendship and fresh cookies once again.
Mayor Owl even flew down to join them, breaking his diet for just one treat. "This is what Furryville is all about," he hooted. "Honesty, forgiveness,
and teamwork.
As they all enjoyed the warm cookies, they raised them in the air and cheered, "Furryville friends, forever." And they all learned that while cookies are great, friendship and telling the truth are even sweeter.
Thanks for joining our story time today, and don't forget to subscribe for more adventures.